It is muted. Here. But there's no sound. Why is there no sound lately? On my phone, there's sound. Then on this, no. Or am I just not hearing it? Very confusing, as it were. A dubious opening, perhaps? Let us find out. Why did I take that way? Because I want to hit this on. I need to get castled, but I'm dumb. I am dumb. I mean, I went through a phase of playing King's Gambit 10 years ago. Until I realized how kind of dubious it is. But how can I say no to a King's Gambit tournament? I cannot say no to that. No, I cannot. I cannot say no. I'll just take this back. I'll just take it back. Well, that's annoying. Sticking your pawn in my face. Oh my god. Jeez. I need to warm up before I play these games. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, it'll take me a little while to get the hang of these King's Gambit. It throws me for a loop right now, because I do not normally play these. Actually, I'm more comfortable with black, although I'm not really comfortable with black here either. I think normally if I ran into this in the wild, I typically, as black, oh, here we go. I'm a little defensive, because I'm like, let's play that way here. I think taking is better, you know. But we get a game of chess this way too. But during this tournament, I should learn to be confident taking. I mean, I can take, but that leads to some dicey, sharp positions in some lines, I believe. What was I gonna say? Huh. Rapid will probably be better when I have more time to think. Probably get to that later, we'll see. It's not part of my long-term plan. Oh, yes, but we'll kick this knight at least. I don't like him. Now he's got this annoying thing. It does. Although I get this file for my rook. Let's kick the knight. Let's kick that knight. And I'm not sure if I... Well, he'll take both pawns. That's not so good. But then I'll take this. I think I'm okay with that. I think I like that. I pointed my stuff towards the king's side, but he's castled the queen's side. Go ahead, take it. I want you to. Please. Je vous en prie. I pray it on you. Yay. I just want to get my rooks all positioned like a battering ram, like artillery. Bring in the heavy guns, baby. I think I'm semi-threatening this kind of thing. It's a semi-threat, but I better solidify this battering ram first. The battering ram. We got a weather alert? Oh dear. Blah, blah, blah. Then I'll bring up my zip code and address for everyone to see. Stupid Windows. Why is this bar, like, this is supposed to disappear normally. I think because of the weather alert. It's not disappearing, the bar. It's supposed to, it normally disappears. Go away, bar. Go away. Anyway, I think that was a I don't know what to do move, maybe? Maybe. And should I interpose this? No, because I can't do this with check. But it doesn't matter which order. I don't know. Actually, computers always are very, very particular about the order of things, aren't they? But now I don't have this. I don't know which one I should have done first. Okay, now I got the bar to go away. Why does it care what's on the other screen? I don't know. Anyway. I don't know, but this is my plan, so I'm gonna stick with it. Well, that's interesting. Interesting as in terrible. We're in business. We're in business. Oh wait, there's no increment. I'm playing all nonchalantly, like looking at other stuff. There's no increment, son. Where do they go? Oh, they take with the thing. Dang it. Gosh darn it. How do you still have moves? It's annoying. How dare you still have moves? How dare you still have moves? What are you gonna do? I'm gonna keep checking you until you run out of time, you little jerk. Gotcha. 4 seconds left. Whew. Yeah, I'm so used to the increment having 2 seconds. Increment. Not so well adapted for no increment. So. Alright. Gotta learn this King's Gambit. Oh wait, it's not my move. That's, you know, first thing we need to learn. Sometimes players with the black pieces just don't realize it's their move and they lose. That does happen. Cool. I'll take it. Bump in my rating as well. I will take it. Molotov, that's a cool name. 2,200. I want to be 2,200. Oh wait, they're 2,000. Ralito is 2,000. 200. All right. Yeah. Let's. I think this is the most popular move. There's also this. Judith Polgar used to play Bishop C4 on the second. Well, third move. On the third move of the King's Gambit declined. Theoreticians later decided that this was a theoretically dubious move. I mean, it feels so good having all these pieces out. But now we need to deliver on the goods. You know, I've promised delivery of goods. Now we gotta deliver. Gotta convert. And I'm not disliking the situation. Not disliking it. I want to get this in if I have time, but they're going to castle and I don't have time. But whatever, we'll develop a rook. They're going to castle. And I'm not going to have time. No, they're not going to castle. But this is hanging. But now I'll have this, hopefully. Should I take first? They can just take with the knight. So I'm going to take first. This is not hanging. And is this even annoying? I guess. Sort of. They just probably castle queenside though. Well, but I'm hitting this now with two pieces and a pawn. So... Ouch. I didn't see that move. You're not allowed to make annoying moves. Well, I'll just go here. But now it's not looking cool. Now they just take. At least their pawn structure will be silly. A little silly. Now they can take this. But I get to pin against their queen, so I'm not too worried. Let's take with check. Happy about that. And they have to block it, don't they? Well, now with my queen on that square, though, I just take this. No problemo. And this is good. I like how this is going. I'm going to bring my rooks out. It's not bad. No, I wanted to bring out the rook. That would have been better. That would have been better. I just want to kick this knight away. I don't know. Just get this on a better square because I don't want the queen to be stuck defending the knight. I think he's going to be targeting this pawn. I don't really... Well, I'll trade. I don't really have plans to keep the pawn, to be honest. Which, maybe trading it was probably bad. I should have kept the pressure, if possible. Now this is a big threat, but yeah, it's a threat. I'll just take this way first. You have to walk into it. That should be a W. And Okay, play on. Line the square. It's just gonna be annoying with his knight for a while, and that's okay. I don't blame him. If he protects, it's a little annoying. I like this. Ah, he's protecting, but I'll just push it away. I might throw this in just to force his king back onto this file. It's kind of nice. I like that. Might even have ideas of checkmate, but I'm just going to play kind of more simply. I don't want to over-complicate things. Ah. Managed to escape. Okay, I gotta just move quick. Throw in some checks. Throw in checks. Can pre-move stuff. It's nice. Okay, I gotta just start pushing pawns. No more silliness. No more silliness. Whew. Oh, no increment is scary. Some people really know how to play those. Alright, looks like 3 out of 4 wins. I like. Rating finally back up to 1700. Gotta get up to 2000 eventually, but I'm playing all kinds of openings now. And my rating took a hit of 200 or 300 points right away. So, going for the more aggressive takes, which I'm not really familiar with particularly, so let me think here. This gets pretty strong. I think I gotta, slow down this pawn stuff, because I can't bring out my knights, I don't think, until... Now, this was possibly an option as well. Now I feel like they have a really good position. My bishop's blocked in. I don't know why they want to do that. I don't think that's good. That's not why you play the King's Gambit, I don't think, normally. Ah, well, this is okay. This is okay. Everything is fine. Loses pawn, but I'm way ahead in development. And material's even, so I'm gonna count this as a W for the opening. It's a just trying to gang up on this. Now I have the bishop pair. Probably just, yeah, it was worth taking it. I guess I'll push these pawns forward. Huh. Didn't expect that. Now I'll, you know what, I'll take a free pawn and mess up your pawn structure. It's worth it. Okay, what's next? What's next? Just start targeting things, and when they defend it, target the other thing. Although I have this tactic here, just pinning the rook. They're coming here. I should have prepared it, because they come here with the king. No? Now that they did this, now I can win a piece, even if the king comes here. But I suspect... expecting something like this, but we'll see. I don't think it makes it better. I think it makes it worse. Sammy El Sayeder. Nice name. Okay, they're very uncomfortable. They tried to fix the situation, but they weren't taking time to think. If you get in a pickle, if you get in a tough, tight spot, you need to go into the think tank. Now they're doing the think tank, now that they're probably lost. Really lost. They had... I think they had this. But now they just hastily threw this in as a desperate attempt without really thinking. And now they're in trouble. That's my read on the situation. I don't know. I don't know. What do I know? Okay, but I'm winning. At the end, after the smoke clears, they pin against the rook. I will have time to respond, though, I think. I will have time to respond. Plus, I could throw in a check. Come on, play chess. You're, you know. No time. No time, time. Just one piece in blitz. You know? Here you go. I'm gonna grab a beverage real quick. Be right back. Okay. Highly rated player. Alright. Try for this. Because they're going to go here. I just want to control the square. Yeah. Otherwise I can't bring in my knights. And it's not fun. So that's... it looks like it's annoying. Not the best move at first, but I think it's probably important in a lot of positions. Probably, maybe. go. Let's do it. Let's do it. Should probably bring my knight out before this shenanigans. It just feels like I will regret not doing this. At least I have the option to castle. But I want to start with the continuation. Start with the attack. They got their queen way over there. Did I? Oh. I missed something, a little detail. But I think it's okay because it opens the... Well, this is under attack. It opens the file, but not anymore. Huh. Well, this is possible. This is hanging now, though. So... Let's see here. Yeah. Well, this is protected. Ooh, this is getting hit thrice? Oh dear. Oh dear. I feel a tinge of slight desperation. But, this is ugly. Grr. Do I have a way out of this shenanigans? The problem is they take the... They threaten the queen on the next move. It's very not fun, you know. Very not fun. However, well, you know what? Screw it. Screw you and your 2005 rating. Let's go. This is just losing because it takes with check. I'm just destroyed. I am simply destroyed. Alright, but a good lesson. Fighting those stronger players, it's always a good lesson. What's going on? No analysis? Okay, so after e takes, knight f3 is the most popular. Second is bishop c4. This I knew already. And g5, most popular, and then d6 is second. d6 performing very well. Now we can throw in bishop g7 right away, but let's see. We're still in master territory with these moves, I guess. Castles. You can't really see the full thing, can you? Let me adjust that. Okay. All right. Still playing like a master, I guess. c3. So here's where I screwed up. h6 was the move. Where's the computer analysis, honestly? Where is it? Why is there no computer analysis? Disabled. Enable, please. There we go. So, where did I screw up? Here, I guess. Yeah, okay, lost 2 points on this. h6. Right, just simply because of this move, hitting these two pawns, and I can't defend both of them at the same time. That is the mistake that I made. So I gotta be careful with that. This is good. This is interesting. I'll try to play... Now I'll try to play like how they played. Try to learn a thing or two. Okay. Is this the same player? No. Another 2005 rated player. Okay, so this is not a line I am too familiar with. So I think this becomes annoying, perhaps. Takes, queen comes in here. But I think there's a line where I think I can actually play this. It's totally bonkers. Let's see. I think this is actually a line. Or I'm totally confused. Queen comes in here, or wait, there's something here. What was it? Now that looks terrible. Is it like you move your king? Oh gosh. No, I'm certainly screwed here because I don't have any idea what I'm doing. But I feel like I've seen this stuff with yeah, this is just terrible. I feel like I've seen similar positions in the theory or whatever. So normally, so d4 is a move, but it's not very popular. But out of 4 games, it hasn't lost. So let's see. Normally, so let's see. This bishop d7 is, excuse me, e7. Okay, 5th most popular move. Very strong weapon, I think. Let's say I just play this. Here, just e2. Okay. Gosh, it's complicated. That is why we are here to learn today. Or I am, anyway. Okay, the next tournament starts... I think... We might get 1 game in here, let's see. Parents now closed. Oh, this is not the right tournament, anyway. Arena tournaments... King's Gambit... Huh? Well, anyway, the next one's starting in a couple minutes, so let's play a quick bullet game. All right. You know what? I'll take it. I'll take it. I just feel like they might be in the mood to trade, that's all. Don't you want to trade everything? Okay, I just want to get my knight over near his king, very simply. And actually just... Played a silly opening. It was kind of threatening, but got through it fine. Okay, next tournament is on already. 5 minutes, okay. Okay, this d5 move. I don't know. Let's just go for a simple development. Nothing too fancy, schmancy. This is probably terrible. I'm already feeling pain. Good lord, screw this. Screw it. So e takes d5, most popular move. Knight of 3, also doable. Maybe not so great. Knight of 3. So I'll go with the e takes, and after e takes f4, knight f3. Yeah, you gotta stop this shenanigans coming in, I guess. Knight f3. Could throw in this thing, then looks like the computer prefers this. Knight f3 is fine, right? I'll go with that next time. So takes, knight f3. Okay. And the stuff that people use against me, I want to try to use against my opponents. I could have tried the same thing. Gotta try it at some point with the black pieces. Huh. Aggressive. But I don't... Okay, they'll put the knight there. Then what? Can always just do that. Bishop also possibly coming in here, hitting this. So... However, in that case I'll have this. Making a lot of pawn moves, but... Okay, I gave up the pawn. And if they take it, they're also threatening this, which is a little annoying. So I better defend this pawn if I can. So far seems okay. I better get castled. I kind of want the square for my knight. Further protecting that. And this was unexpected. I'll take the piece. I don't think... So if I castle, this takes, and they can take there. It's a bit annoying. Also got threats on this file here. It's annoying. Not sure what I should do here. Can I actually castle even though this is coming through here? I don't even know. Yes, I can. So if there's something hitting these squares or the king, I can't castle. If it's hitting the rook, I'm not sure if I can castle or not. This stuff happens so rarely. I think I knew before at one point, but okay. I gotta start moving a little faster and just make sure I don't blunder. Or really try hard not to blunder. Now I don't like this knight, but maybe he has a future. Or heck, I could fork these pawns, but I don't know. I gotta attack their king side, I think, or I'm gonna get roasted here. Probably. This guy is good at making annoying moves, I'll tell you that. Well, I have this square with a knight. That's good. I can take this with check. Versus them taking this pawn and then threatening this. Well, we'll see. Knights are just too far away to do any real damage. Probably a terrible move, but... let's see what happens. If I get my knights protecting each other... this is a little dangerous. Right now I'm defending, but they can prepare it. So possibly here instead. But I would lose this pawn with check. That's bad. So I guess here, but I have to act quickly. I need some kind of attack on their king. Can't just be playing passively the whole time. Is there... their rook is almost trapped. It just has here. Square is a little weak. Interesting. Very unexpected. Gotta keep moving quickly. No increment. They're obviously thinking a bit too much, I think. I didn't really have anything deeply planned here. So... what's next? I want to kick this knight away so I have this for my rook. I'm not sure if I have time to do that. They can, on the contrary, au contraire, they can kick mine away. I'm not afraid of that, I guess. Not sure why they sacked that. Am I missing something? They should have kicked my knight, I think. Now they're losing. Yeah. That was a good one. It's just a few seconds to get to the next game here. Typically, got a lot of players. I think they should have kicked my knight. That was a pretty good game. It was pretty tense the whole way through. Have to analyze that one later. Can we get a game, please? So all the games are King's Gambit. Black, it's their move. And, okay. Is that like the third most popular move or something? I think I'll just go for this. Don't think it can be that bad, can it? Well, maybe I should have done this when I had the chance. Although we can pin and then see how this goes. I want to get in d4 if I can. I think I can do it. Am I hallucinating? Because I can take with check. They have... No, they don't. Never mind. And now my development is really straightforward. They're blocking in their bishop. Also, I'm threatening that piece, or pawn rather. So I think the idea is here is to stop this. Because they want to bring their knight out, I think is the idea. So if I castle, now I'm protecting this pawn, so now I have this again. Or I lose a pawn, that happens too. But you know, I don't think it's the time for going around grabbing pawns. I think that is going to create problems for you. If I get a strong lead in development, which I already have. Hopefully we'll win based on my lead in development. Although this bishop doesn't have a great square to go to, in all honesty. Possibly... Just take this while we have the chance to do it nicely. And then, but I was thinking about this, but I don't know. It might take too much time. This way I get to do this slightly annoying thing. I could strike back. I think I will. If their king were castled, this would be much more dangerous. Dash Suki. Hey, how's the stream been? Pretty good. Thanks for asking. How are you doing? Dashi Suki? Nihonjin desu ka? You like dashi? Okay, now I can target this, I guess. Maybe. But they take and they defend. They taketh and they defendeth. Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. You like Japan, I guess? Are you studying Japanese? I speak Japanese. I live in Japan. Let's pin this anyway. And should I pin it again? Just create all kinds of tightness and horrible feelings on the opposing camp here. I see. Yeah, I was thinking maybe that's the case. That's a cool name. I like it. So this is slightly crazy. But with the king escaping, I don't think it's anything real substantial. I should just put more pressure on this. Bring the queen here, I guess. Well, just stop it with this. me think here. Just grab a pawn, I guess. Can't be that terrible, can it? It was a combination of a name from a video game and my own. Made it years ago. Just stuck with it. Yeah, it's cool. Okay, this is... Okay, I'm in trouble, maybe. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's not good. I think I have to do this, but... I'm losing, I'm sure. And I still have the renewed threat is the annoying thing. Sucks. I was winning. What's the computer say? Yes, very lost. So here I'm super winning. Then it's a draw. Okay. This, of course, was better. Yeah. Okay, makes sense. And yeah, I was just winning the whole time until I was not winning. Okay, how did this start? With this d6 move, which is like the 7th most popular or something like that. So kind of rare. Bishop f3 is fine. Probably transpose into a lot of other main King's Gambit lines. There's e takes, f4, knight c6. Yeah, bishop b5 doing really well, so that was a decent move. Bishop d7, d4. Computer doesn't like it. If it's good enough for a chess master, maybe it's good enough for me, though. Maybe. I'll star it. Interesting. Chess is fun to watch. I am out of practice now, but I still keep up with the chess world. Yeah, cool. I'm out of practice in a way because I'm doing this thing I started recently where I'm playing all the openings basically, and so here they're allowing this, which I think, let's see how this goes. I think this is one of the main lines here. So they just move away. Yeah, I focus on the same set of openings for like almost like 10 years or something. Now that I'm playing all the openings, it's quite different. But I'm hoping it's going to improve my chess by playing all these different openings. Should, right? They've got that strong center. The king is just a little precarious, I'd say. Oh, nice. What opening have you enjoyed playing the most? I like to mix it up. Let's see. I mean, e4 openings are fun, but I've played those my whole life, basically. I guess fried liver is still really super fun. Do you know fried liver? And there's a Traxler variation. It's just crazy. So let's see here. I'm threatening checkmate. They get to take it with check, but then I'm threatening their knight. King's Gambit was fun when I first sort of got serious about chess, in air quotes, like it was just a serious hobby. Started maybe like 10 years ago, and then for a good while I did play King's Gambit, just because the theory and a lot of the lines are so crazy. If you like crazy chess, King's Gambit is great. Okay, yeah, they're pinning the knight there. And they're also threatening it, which I don't like. But I think if I castle, if they take that knight... oh, crap. I thought I had this, but I don't. They just take... they just immediately take and checkmate me. That's not good. Yeah, I thought I had this, and this looked devastating, but I messed up. Oh, they're not... They're not taking the knight. Still just take it. My development here is a little frustrating. I guess I'll try to push these pawns forward, just get my bishop out. Here's defending my knight. Got a game of chess. Yeah, I do. Traxler's... Oh, yeah. Traxler's so fun. I mean, I played it a couple weeks ago. I played it, and I haven't played it for a good 3 or 4 years. So I sort of barely remembered, but I had the most crazy game. Probably the most crazy game I've had in many years or ever. Just one time playing the Traxler. Totally nuts. So that's definitely super fun. Ah, the Vienna Gambit. Yeah, I've played the Vienna a little bit, and the Vienna Gambit just a little, and but it's been a long time. I've got to get back to it. I'm guessing you watch Gotham Chess, right? He is the reason I know about that. Because the Vienna, I was surprised when I saw him recommending it, because I thought it was just a boring opening, you know. But I think it's not boring at all. It's a really interesting opening. Okay, so like I said, we got to get this bishop out. Although this is not looking good now. Well, okay, I just got to get this, solve this bishop problem. Wait, did I just lose? Okay, it's a pawn. These positions are pretty nuts. The King's Gambit. Yep. Gotham Chess is great. Really great. Definitely. So yeah, Vienna was on my list. Though eventually I'm sure it will pop up in Lichess. So these Lichess tournaments are amazing. You know, you get to focus on one opening for the tournament. So I imagine they're gonna not be happy with this structure, and then they're gonna question it. And I don't really have a good response. Although, maybe I can throw in this. I think they're going to do this just because this is annoying, right? You just want to attack this. No? H4. Interesting. Let's do something with my bishop so my rooks are connected. I don't like this, where he's going with that H-pawn. Wow, what a complicated position. What a complicated position. This, does this do anything? No, no, that can't possibly be good. Just, there's no time, so I gotta just try to make moves and not super blunder. Try to not super blunder. I'll check the chat when the game's over. I gotta focus for a couple minutes here. No increment. Guess I should kick the knight. Probably. Yeah, this game is crazy, huh? I want to kick the knight, but this pawn becomes a liability, I guess. But okay, they're getting off that questionable file for their king. I'm up a point, apparently. Don't remember how that happened. So, possibly, after they move the knight, trading the queens. Well, after the dust clears, they might have this. I think I have time to defend it. But this pawn structure ain't so hot. Might be doing okay. Just gotta move reasonably quickly. Is that an expression? We're at loggerheads? I feel like two rams that have been fighting and then they get their horns interlocked. Ooh. Coming over on the side. But now... I gotta get my king out of this weird... Oh, no, 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 no. That was terrible. Wait. Not sure. I don't know what's going on. Everything's hanging. This pawn, they could have taken it. No time. But I'm winning on time, aren't I? Just don't royally screw up and we're fine. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Okay, I'll catch up with the chat. Do you have any least favorite openings to play as and against? The Sicilian is super exciting. Great opening. But it's so deep. There's so many different variations. And so when I play e4, probably I'm always slightly dreading that we're going to get into a Sicilian. But you know, it is good for my chess. They are exciting games. It's just can be exhausting a little bit, right? Mentally, the Sicilian games are always, not always, but sometimes the open Sicilian games are intense. And what else? Hold on. Least favorite openings. And a lot of the stuff that people think of as sort of positional and boring, the more you play chess, the more the positional strategic stuff is interesting, I think. So I don't mind the like slowly building, you know, the like positional games. I find that enjoyable. Do I have some kind of tactic here? Is there something? I don't know, but I like this knight here, but they're going to kick it easily. Ah. Bring up the bishop here. Yes. activate fork tactic. Good, good. Good, good. Now, this is pinned. I'm pinned. Let's, this doesn't fix the pin. And this is extremely dangerous with their knight there, if I allow it. So, what am I talking about? I can just take back with the bishop. Doesn't really do anything, but trading pieces is good for me at this point. Dragon Sicilian is fun to play as, and for my least I don't enjoy Scotch. I enjoy Scotch, actually. I almost mentioned it as among my favorites. You know, Lichess sometimes has these Scotch tournaments. I would recommend it, so you really learn it. Scotch Gambit is fun, I think. Some of the lines with Queen, the Black Queen to H4, some intense lines. Okay, I'll take the free pawn. Actually, Dragon Sicilian, I'm pretty comfortable playing against with white. Dragon Sicilian, I do the Kira's attack or whatever. So, I gave up that pawn. This is not good. But the thing about Sicilian is that there's Dragon Sicilian, there's Scheveningen, there's Najdorf, there's Khan Sicilian, there's the pin variation. What else? You know, there's like probably 10 other famous kinds of Sicilians that I haven't mentioned. So there's just so much. And black players, I'm sure there's many black players who... Uh-oh, this is really bad. I think it's bad. There are black players who play Sicilian every time against e4, and they've chosen their own very specific type of Sicilian. So, yeah. Oh, geez, what happened? That's a checkmate? That is... Bravo. Bravo, it came out of nowhere for me. Gosh, darn it. Family friendly. No, I cuss sometimes. I haven't tried out Lichess. Oh yeah, these tournaments are great. These, it's like, I don't know if it might be 3 times per 24 hours, but while I'm awake, they do 2 of them, basically. Well, there's 2 waves of them. So right now, obviously King's Gambit, and it's basically over 4 hours. First you have a bullet tournament. That's only 30 minutes. Then there's a 30-minute break. Then there's 1 hour of blitz, another hour tournament of blitz, and then there's a 2-hour rapid tournament. So yeah, and that happens twice a day. So if I want to do these streams, I could do these 8 hours a day potentially. And what was my this, I guess? And yeah, I mean, how else would I practice the King's Gambit like so much? Like, if I decided I want to practice King's Gambit from both sides, and playing it from both sides is really the best way to learn an opening. I would have to play many hours to get this many King's Gambit games, right? Because it's just, you can't force King's Gambit on people. They have to play along to some extent. So, as most openings are. Yep. Also, there's another reason I prefer Lichess over chess.com. I forget what it is. But I remember I prefer chess.com's puzzles. Though I haven't tried the Lichess puzzles recently, so it might have gotten better. I prefer just the look of lichess. The dark background and the board. Actually, normally I play on a different color board. I don't know why today I went with this one. But it doesn't really matter too much. So it seems to me with black, I've won a pawn here, and as long as I get a reasonable opening, reasonable development, seems like I'm okay. Now they've moved their knight a lot, so I think this is good. I'm now way ahead in development compared to them. I also can take this pawn. I also will threaten this one and then take this one, I think. Just because I just feel like I have more threats. Can castle. Yeah, I like my position. It's pretty good. You can also go do what's called Berserk, where you get more points in the tournament if you win, but you get half the time on your clock. And if there's an increment, you get no increment. See how this goes. I don't know why they take so quickly. I mean, how are you going to defend this pawn? You just giving up on your pawn. Okay, I see. But still, I'm gonna castle, and I think I'm gonna win that pawn. Can fortify the position, the square with this. Probably. Let's just take it and fortify. If there were a pawn, that would be a bad idea, but there's no pawns to do that. Favorite chess player? That's a good question. Actually, I guess Gotham, but for his content. I like watching Nakamura's games. By the way, when you clicked on this, was the thumbnail... I don't know if that did the thumbnail properly. I set up a thumbnail. Anyway, and Nakamura, Hikaru Nakamura, the Japanese-American player. Actually, I guess he's the best in the US, generally. I think he won the championship. And he's always doing sort of exciting... I think he's kind of like, has Kasparov kind of style, doing exciting attacking chess. Someone was saying that Magnus Carlsen is like Kasparov and Karpov combined. You know, so Karpov does more positional, strategic stuff. So Magnus Carlsen is capable of both. That's probably true. Makes him really strong. But in terms of watching games, I'd rather watch the sort of aggressive attacking games. Like Kasparov is also, his older games are among my favorites. Okay, it's a screenshot of the stream. Okay. Yeah, I think it didn't get that set up correctly for some reason. Thanks. Okay. Should be an easy win. I gotta keep an eye on the clock. Sometimes I'm not paying attention. No increments. Probably set up for this. If I can, if they'll give me time to do that. Tall is great, yeah. Tall is even more attacking than all the attacking players that I mentioned, right? I guess Morphy was like that, but you know, chess back in the days of Paul Morphy was just chess was just not anywhere near the level it's at today, so all the games are kind of just... The way his opponents play is pretty whack. King's Gambit was super popular. Although, right, Bobby Fischer lost a huge game of King's Gambit against Spassky, right? So, see if we can just trade. 34 seconds. I gotta get moving. But I should be totally fine. I can play Blitz and Bullet. No problem. And they're not speeding up, so could even, can I pre-move this? I don't know, but throw this in just for kicks. No particular reason. Let's do this. Get this rook here. Okay. Solid victory. I'm gonna probably analyze all these games at the end, maybe. If I'd invested the time that I've spent in video games and chess, that'd be very good. Yeah. Actually, that's a big reason why I play chess. To me, it's the only game I know where if you play, you know, hundreds, thousands of hours, whatever, it might grow on you. You might like it even more. And actually, I think that's true. I've played chess thousands of hours, and I like it even more than before. Whereas, you know, normal video games, that never happens, right? At least in my experience. The more you play, the more it gets boring. And maybe in the short run, like if I play way too much chess, I get tired of it, yes, but... So... Compared to video games, I would rather... I mean, I like video games, I play video games, but... I sort of distrust video games as a hobby. I think it's gonna betray me, you know. I'm just gonna reach a point where I'm not interested in any of them. At some point, it happens, right? You just get bored of the stuff that's available. At least that happens to me. Chess just keeps on giving. There's just limitless stuff to learn, I guess. $4,000 hours. Which game is that? I can take this. Oh no! What am I doing? I thought this was a queen. What? What? I think I played Apex Legends 4,000 hours. But it's hard to say because sometimes I left it on while I wasn't at the computer. Ah, Terraria. I wanted to play that game early on when it came out, and it wouldn't run on my computer, so I never got to play it. Yeah, Terraria looks fun. I didn't know it was that deep. Like you still enjoy it. I thought it was like play for a couple hundred hours and then you're satisfied. Like kind of like Stardew Valley. Like I really like Stardew Valley, but after 100 or 200 hours, there's not that much new stuff to do, frankly. Great game though. Let's go castle queenside and push these pawns forward. Although this knight, I don't know if I should develop it first. Usually I regret not developing. Just because, I'll probably need my rooks connected if I'm going to win this game, let's be honest. Yeah, let's develop the knight. And then start pushing these pawns. Though, how exactly do I do that? Yeah, the knight helps me push this, but if it takes, I'm not sure. Yeah, they see what I'm planning. I think this should be okay. They're gonna attack me. I don't think that's good. They need to be attacking me, not playing on the king side, which is my battleground. I disagree with the getting bored part. Most games I've stuck with, I don't get bored of. But because of modding. Yeah, I mean, nowadays maybe that's true. I think... Hold on. Let's do this. I think if you go back 10 years when I came up with this thought, it was more true. Going back... The further you go back, the more games, like nowadays there's so many updates with games, right? New things all the time. And games lately are, I think it's getting good again. I think I've been enjoying games a lot lately. Ironically, when I moved to Japan, I stopped playing games. And I moved to Japan maybe 12, 13 years ago. I thought I was going to play tons of games here, but not really. But lately I do. I got a PS5. Maybe I win the bishop here. Yeah, their position is really pain-inducing. For other games I play, like Dead by Daylight, I enjoy the game more as I learn it because of the intensely skill-based gameplay. Okay, I didn't know that Dead... I've thought of playing that game. I don't normally play zombie games very much. But I didn't know there was so much skill. If I knew that, I probably would have tried. Because I really like this. I'd like something, obviously, I'm playing chess. I like something where, you know, you gain skill. There's a skill, what's it called? A skill slope. That's wrong. Learning curve, yeah. You play, you get better. It's fun. Assuming you keep getting better. Eventually, it's common to plateau after 1, 2, or 3 years, but with chess, there's always more openings to learn. So that's nice. So now they're finally pushing their pawns. So they were playing my game on the king side. So maybe does this knight sack? I think it's good enough. This knight sack. I'm up decent material. Oh no, I could have won my queen. No, I take the check. Let's see what happens here. I gotta start moving faster. I'm just gonna sack this. See how it goes. Now, unfortunately, I have back rank issues. But that is checkmate, apparently. Okay, nice. Good instinct. I didn't calculate it out. I just was like, this looks good. Cool. Alright, 3 minutes to the next tournament. I will play a little bullet game, and then we'll get back into more King's Gambit with the next tournament. So let's see here. Fortunately, I don't really play proper openings when I play bullet. I have certain patterns that I'm used to. Just go with that. Now, let's be honest, bullet is maybe not the best for one's chess. I don't know. I guess if you do both, if you only do bullet, it might be kind of bad for your chess, maybe. I don't know. But I actually don't want to lose my bullet skill. I got up past 2,000 a couple times. And I'm a little rusty now. This doesn't make sense, but I'll do it. They could also just ignore it, which they did. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. But it's bullet. Let's put in the check for no reason, and let's bring my bishop over. Because I'm just winning on time here, probably. Make a nothing move. Keep making moves that they have to respond to, and should be fine. Oh, they're still in the game, huh? There you go. Okay, tournament should be starting real soon. King's Gambit Rapid Arena. 15 seconds. Alright. So I'm getting the hang of it. I feel sort of comfortable with the King's Gambit. The nice thing also about these tournaments, playing the really strong players, we got a number of people over 2,000. They basically give you a lesson. I mean, sometimes I beat them. In the last week, I've beaten 2 of them that were 2100, 2150. And that's great. You get a little bit, it's not an advantage, but it's different from normal because you're stuck in one opening. So they can't, a much stronger player can, let's see, what was the move here? It was knight f3. That was the move. I guess if they take, I get to do this with tempo. This I'm not afraid of, I don't think. Also, sometimes players go berserk, so sometimes you'll be against a... Ooh. It's a tricky line. If you're against a much stronger opponent, but they go berserk, they have half the time on their clock. This is also kind of an opportunity. It can be a really good learning to play someone much better. But like if you just start intentionally joining games with people much better, it's a frustrating experience. It's like playing the computer. My music taste. It's a little cliche, but I kind of like everything a bit. I listen, in the past I listened to like Pink Floyd and Jimi Hendrix and that kind of stuff. Lately, sometimes electronic stuff. Like those playlists, they'll say vaporwave and all that kind of shenanigans. Lo-fi, vaporwave. How about you? Ah, I didn't realize it protects. That's unfortunate. Well, I can take this way. Run into the same problem as before. Though, at least I can take with check if this. Don't know if that helps really, but pretend like it does. I also have this potentially. I just need to get castled. Now they need to defend, I guess. Or move away. This is weak, though. It's kind of pinned, this knight. It's kind of pinned. Ideas of... No, not really. Let's just get developed and... It's very dangerous if you don't get developed. Ah, you're a drummer and a bassist. That's cool. Yeah, I play guitar, drums, and piano myself. So I'm super into playing music. Ah, with Czech. Alright. '70s rock, so what kind of stuff? Does Led Zeppelin count? That might be 60s, I don't know. I love Led Zeppelin. Is this dumb? I feel like it doesn't achieve any long-term goals. It's hard to figure out what to do here. I guess I'll poke his rook because the rook is possibly getting into awkward territory because he's cut off from the retreat. Potentially. Yeah, like here he has to move off of this rank. He's got this square now. Yeah, this was a good idea, but I don't know if it'll materialize into anything. Probably not. But worth trying, I guess, maybe. Yeah, Led Zeppelin. Hell yeah. Like, a couple months ago, one day I was just like, damn, I haven't listened to much Led Zeppelin lately. I need it. You know? Go too long without listening to Led Zeppelin just starts to bother you. Same with Hendrix and Pink Floyd, but I never go too long without listening to them anyway, so... Those are probably the three that I have to come back to always, and actually Bach, Beethoven. Always coming back to those. Lately on the piano I've been playing some Bach. I play also some old video game music. Final Fantasy VI and Chrono Trigger are my old favorites. So don't know if you know those. So a fair while ago. Yeah, Pink Floyd and Hendrix. Hendrix's sound is so unique. Nobody has... I mean, the closest is like Stevie Ray Vaughan, but that's very different. At least to me, it's very different. Hendrix just has this raw energy, raw power. I get it's not for everyone. I get, like, you know, there's all kinds of people out there. Not everyone likes Hendrix. It has this very raw, unfiltered sound that's very in your face. To some people, it's like noise. They just want to cover their ears. That's fine, but... And I guess also because I play guitar, so... just nobody comes anywhere close to this raw, unfiltered, incredible sound that Hendrix has. Do you play more drums or bass? How long have you been playing? So I'm just preparing to pick up this pawn. I don't think... should I look more carefully at trapping the... Yes, let's try to trap the rook. Anything is possible if you dream it. Maybe not in chess. Yeah, I get what you mean. I love his sound. Yeah, definitely not replicated. To be fair, the Beatles, I'm not as big on pop music as the rest of it, but nobody's really gotten close to replicating them either. They've got something, some kind of charm. Let's see. Wait, are we going in circles? I want that rook. So here I'm just making it so you can't come here. It's possibly... Nah. Anyway, I'll keep poking at the rook. Maybe I'll get him one day. I play more drums about 1.5 years for drums. And just breaking half a year for bass. Nice. Drums was my first instrument, so same for you. So yeah, it's really good because you... I mean, at the end of the day, it is simpler just because you only have the rhythm. At least compared to like piano. Not that you can't do super complicated on the drums. You can, of course. It's just... it's a good first instrument. Taking away those squares for the rook. Hopefully, maybe. We'll see. But can be pushed. Yes, you can push. Now my rook is looking a little strange. Okay. Damaged pawn structure for them. Can maybe come and pick up this pawn, we'll see. Probably. It's okay. It takes four moves to get here. 3 moves to threaten it. I really wanted to get this pawn. I still can, I guess. And it takes 4 moves to get here. This is looking okay, I think. So if I could get my knight here, I might win a pawn. I don't know. Now I'm just moving back where I was. Protecting and, again, this idea. I think that drums are easily the simplest for beginners / pop beats, but I think any instrument at high skill level have about the same difficulty. Possibly. What? Should I do that? Probably not. Good trade. Ideas here. Don't know how good it is. I think trading is good for me. Well, they're up a pawn. But their pawn structure is not good. Also, they might let me... Ah, they're threatening to the fork here. So, drums... So I win a pawn, probably, hopefully. I had trouble... Well... The kick drum is, for some reason, would give me trouble if I wanted to do really fancy... I was trying to do these double kick stuff really fast. Could never get my feet to do exactly what I wanted, sometimes. Hmm. So if... Damn. If I could get it here and then take would be nice, but alas. Let's go here. I think they really don't want to give up this pawn. But here, I should be able to sack my knight and be okay, I think. Hopefully. I like Dazed and Confused. Should I sack it? You can wait one turn and then sack. Wait, I went the wrong way with my king, didn't I? Should have gone this way. What am I doing? Terrible. So bad. Dazed and Confused. Black Dog, that's a song, right? Immigrant Song. Since I've Been Loving You. I think Since I've Been Loving You is my favorite. When I was playing guitar, I spent a lot of time practicing Stairway to Heaven. So I'm just responding to the fact that they win a pawn with this. I think this has got to be a draw, I think. Yeah, this is a draw. I could have done better, right? Let's just put it that way. How about you? Favorite Zeppelin songs? Any bands I should check out that are lesser known? More recently, I like Polyphia. Is that the name? Polyphia. I think I got that right. My favorite is definitely obscure. It's called In My Time of Dying. Yeah, I don't know that one. I'll write it down. What was my move? You know what? Let's try this because I was going to do that at some point. In My Time of Dying. So they played that instead of taking. Okay. Let's see what happens this way. Oh, you know what? I should have taken like this probably. I don't know. Could also go like probably that was slightly better, I guess. This seems nice so far. I'm up 2 points? Did I really win 2 pawns? I don't think that's how it's supposed to go for white. What's your favorite, or do you have any bands that are lesser known that you like? That I probably wouldn't know, or I might not know. So, I'm protecting with 2, they are attacking with 3. Let's throw this in. I think they have to go back here to protect this pawn. No, I guess. What? Threatening checkmate. Hitting the bishop. This position is silly. Guaranteed a grandmaster would walk over, look at this, and sigh and go, amateurs. 100%. Although I think I'm possibly demolishing them here. Seems that way. I mean, when does black get this many pieces in the center like this? Threat here. Okay. Just get castled. Can kick the knight if I want, when I want to. And now this is even way better than it was before. So let's do this. Now that they moved the bishop. Yeah. This is resignable for them, I'm sure. Or they just move away. That works. But I get this now. And just checking that if there's a even better move than taking the rook. Let's just take the rook. Up 7 points. That's hard. If you like grunge, Mudhoney is one of my favorites. Yeah, I don't know these ones, so I'll check them out. I do think I like grunge. Mudhoney, Bauhaus. Cool, I'll check them out. Thanks. I'll just trade some pieces, simplify. I think they want to take my knight. I don't know if I care too much. Get those rooks out. And with check. I think they just have to protect this square, probably. Probably just continue creeping in. Creepy black queen. I could have. Here is fine too. What are they? No. No. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, you do know Polyphia. Obscure ones. I don't know. They're not really obscure. I like Flume. That's electronic though. Totally different. Totally different. Some people don't know them though. FLUME. Yeah, I don't know if you'd like it because it's more electronic. Okay, so a question mark rating. I'm gonna play it safe because they're sometimes. I was gonna do this, but not against question mark rating. Although if it's 15-16, that means that they probably won a game and lost a game. Would be my guess, something like that. So probably not like crazy strong. Question mark rating means that they have not played enough games. They've only played a few games on this account, so I'm a little wary of them. They're also sort of famous, but there's this band that was called The Band. Do you know that one? I think they only had one album. It was just like, I think it was Eric Clapton, and it was like, or no, I think it was, did it have Bob Dylan and Eric Clapton or something? It was like this all-stars thing in the late 60s or early 70s or something. They just got together for a little bit. Yeah, Nirvana is good, yeah. I don't know if I know their obscure stuff. Grunge is, or Nirvana is what I thought of when you said grunge. I'd be hard pressed to say other grunge bands. So I'm not too scared of what my opponent is doing. I think they are not comfortable in the King's Gambit, so they're just trying to not screw up, it looks like. So they're playing kind of passive. Passive moves. So I'm already thinking of this, but I often regret not developing when I do this kind of thing, but I think now is the time for this. Because if I give them time, they're gonna like push all my stuff back, potentially. Let's see if this plays out nicely. Let's see. Definitely, they look really cramped. Well, I kind of wish my queen were here instead. Yeah. This is not going to be anywhere near as good as I thought it would be. So I'm just going to let this fizzle and then just develop like normal. There was probably something there if my queen were still on d1. Now I've put my bishop in an awkward situation. This whole idea was not... Well, I could have taken at some point, but I don't... I'm planning to castle queenside, so it's actually a bad idea. This was not the way to go here. Ah, but Nirvana was influenced by Mudhoney. Okay. Interesting. Then I'll probably like Mudhoney. Just get developed. I could do this with tempo, but I'll save it. Ideally, I'll get castled. Queenside, I think. So they kind of regained their mojo, if you will. Let's try for this. It's I should think more, but I feel like doing this. It sounds fun. Because they're going to take here. They have tempo on the rook, so I don't think this is good. Well, Nirvana... I was playing guitar in the 90s. I was mainly learning, and so it was obligatory to play Teen Spirit. Teen Spirit is not hard to play. Power chords, and you get, yeah. It's a good beginner's, not quite beginner song, but like someone who's been playing for 3 to 6 months level can work on that. So that was obligatory, so I did that. Now this is looking fancy. Maybe a little castle. That would be nice. And we win the queen, it looks like. Go ahead, castle. It's okay. It's okay. Go castle. No, did they see it? I'm not sure what the knight's doing. Is eyeing this square. I don't really care. Take the pawn. I'll get very active rooks and I'll be happy. Nice, yeah. Yeah, so I think there's definitely better Nirvana songs. If I were a Nirvana aficionado, I'd probably, be like, no, it smells like Team Spirit. No, that's their worst song. Actually, did he dislike, Kurt Cobain, did he dislike playing that live, maybe? I don't know. That happens often, right? You have this super popular song and the band gets sick of playing it live. Let's throw this in, and after takes, we have this sort of threat here. They'll probably... This makes things even more of a nightmare for them, so... Okay. Now maybe here, go back, and then I'm threatening this, something like that. But now, I mean, takes here. But they have this knight. Huh. Or try to just get this knight away. Because then that becomes very strong. My king's a bit exposed. I could run into trouble at some point if I'm not careful. He just liked playing that so much after it became popular. Yeah. I don't like how I'm opening up my king here. But I can't resist this threat. Now they have this. I don't think it really does much, though. Here I just take with check. No problem. I looked at that. Now they're... well... they don't really have any checks. Yeah. They can't save this, can they? I mean, they can go here. But it's getting into checkmate territory for them, I think. I'm surprised. The material's even. I feel like I've just been demolishing this whole game. I feel like I've been up like 7 points or something. Like, I was up 1 point. But I had... I don't know. I just felt great this whole game. Because I had a space advantage, and their king has never been safe. He's been in the middle of the board, so... now they're coming to terms with the fact that they're losing the game, you know. Gotta emotionally get through the denial stage. They went for that. And this has to be good, right? This has to be good. Takes, I have this. And what else can they do? Is it forest? No, I mean they can block with the queen. Which is mate in 1. Yeah. Their only prayer was that I didn't see this for some reason. And at some point they could get this in. Wish I had that, but I don't. And can win the knight, I think. If I were them, I'd do this, and you have this Hail Mary prayer that you can get in checkmate, but it's very lost. Interesting. Now they have nowhere to go with the rook, because here and here I have, you know, rook was trapped, actually, really. So I wonder what the highest rated players are. Got a lot of players over 2,000. 2183, that's pretty high. It's probably the highest. 2270. It's very high. 2217. Oh yeah, they have it so you can put emojis in your name now. It's sort of funny. That's a funny emoji. I've never seen that. So okay, there's a 2152 with a question mark. Let's play this. Mix it up a bit. Now, what was the idea? This is actually the main move. Is the idea to take now? Or to take with the queen? Or, no. No, I think having this pawn here is good because this becomes stronger. So they should probably do this. I think that's the idea, maybe. And this can get really tight real fast. I'll try to remember to check after the game and see if I'm making the best moves here. Or actually, wait. Here was better, wasn't it? That was so much more powerful, I think. Although and I'm losing a rook, possibly. Gosh, I wish I had gone here. I think it's way better. Whatever. I had this momentarily. Now I do not. I don't know where to put my king. Very awkward for my king, actually, because I don't have... I mean, bishop's coming in. Though, if I could get that... Okay, here's an idea. I think here... If I can get here somehow, that's what I want. think they go here because I'm threatening to take the knight. Yeah, it's a very strange. Okay. So it doesn't really, if they go back, it's the same as before, but I'm just hoping to slightly confuse them and prevent this bishop from going. Oh wait, I'm not worried about the, well, yeah, because then the rook, or sorry, the knight is here, so I don't have this. So I'm just trying to confuse. Probably not going to work. Oh, did I screw it up big time? Are they winning? I can't take. I take here. Wait, no, I'm in check. This is horrible now. What happened? This is horrible. No. Alright, I gotta go to the bathroom. Give me a couple minutes. 5 minutes. I'll be back. All right. Let's go. Number 44 out of 246. Not terrible, not great. Kneet tuk tuk tuk. Apparently the old way of saying night is kneet, and that's why there's a K. I have learned on the YouTubes. JM. See, this 2178 question mark is very suspicious. But I think really good players who want to not reveal themselves as who they truly are, they'll create new accounts for these tournaments. Because they don't want people to... I don't know, for King's Gambit, that seems crazy, right? But who knows? Thank you, thank you. You're playing, join the game. Where's the game? Okay, wow, they took already. Oh, wow, wow, whoa, 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 what? Lag. My stupid internet. We have fiber optic, and we went with a more expensive company or the first time for some reason. And later we found out there's a cheaper company, like slightly cheaper. We went with that. And now you get these every hour, a few times it just sort of cuts out. That's probably what happened. And just cost me a game. It's a bummer. Next time I'm not going with a slightly cheaper company. It's so hard with fiber optic, you know. How do you know which company is going to be better? You just don't know. And we're just too lazy. Like, it's not annoying enough. Sorry if I bumped the mic. It's not annoying enough to switch companies. It's like just mildly annoying. Is this like the 4 Knights variation of the King's Gambit? What is this? I don't know about Masters, but there's probably been a lot of Lee chess games like this. These are all very natural moves. Do you have any other games you play that you... Yeah, quite a lot. But just lately I've been playing Fallout 4 on PS5. It's from a few years ago, but it's really fun. Like I said, I played Apex... For a few years I played Apex, and I've been away from it for a couple of years. So the problem is the pawn. I don't know. Let's see what happens. Yeah, Fallout 4 is great. I didn't realize it was that good. Like, I think I got it. It was part of this premium package. Like, I got it for free after paying for this package on... What's it called? I don't know. PS5 Premium or something. It's like $80 a year or something. And it came included. I honestly don't think I would have played it. I would have played it eventually. One of the Fallout games, but Yeah, it's just so good. Way better than I thought. Fallout New Vegas, okay. Yeah, that one was, I guess, super good. It got like so many 10 out of 10 ratings. So I'll probably... So now, this was my first Fallout game. We just started playing a few weeks ago. And now I'm really excited about Fallout. Oh, and we watched the Netflix, is it Netflix series? Anyway, TV series. That was pretty good. Enjoyed it. So here or here, I don't know. I do not know. King's Gambit is sharp. This one I definitely need to analyze because these were just very natural moves, so I gotta figure out what's going on. So, how many Fallout games have you played? They're letting me take this? That can't be right. Ah, but they're hitting the bishop. Is this a tricky move? Am I being sneaky and tricky with this? Card games. Oh, like Hearthstone? I used to play Hearthstone. Is that what that kind of game? Hearthstone was really fun. I don't know if it still is. Actually, that is one game I was thinking of streaming. I don't know if... I'm sure some people still play it, but I'm not sure how big it is. 3-4 in New Vegas. Cool. Would you recommend I play 3? And I guess I should play 3 and then New Vegas, I guess. I mean, I was thinking of even starting off playing Fallout 1. So if here, and I think I win the queen in that line. But they're just up 2 points. Something went wrong. Something just didn't go right. Do I have something here? This might be hard to keep safe, maybe? But they can protect it with... Ah. So possibly I should stop the knight from coming here, because if it comes here, I trade it off. But... Yes. Yes. This I just get a little tempo on stacking up my rooks. So I think they're not going to be able to protect this properly, I don't think. Three's good, and the others are much better. Okay. But New Vegas is a sequel to 3, right? Just for that reason alone. I was thinking of playing 3 first, maybe. I wonder if I can play it on the PlayStation 5. That would be pretty convenient. Okay, here we go. So I'm up a piece. And it should be winning for me. Should be. Don't think the 2 pawns. We just have checkmate. Good. Now I wanted to check the beginning of this game. Real quick. But we can actually back to tournament and then. So, knight c6. Not very popular move, it looks like. And D4, most common response, so can't be too bad, right? McLeod Defense. It has a name. Good, so I can search for more information. So I think it... I'm not sure if it pairs you up when that tab in the browser is not active. That's why this comes up, maybe? I don't know. Technically, New Vegas is a prequel. I see. So, but yeah. Okay. But I'd still probably... I think I'm quite sure I'm going to play New Vegas at some point, so I might as well start with 3. Or start with 1. Not sure which. Magic the Gathering. Okay. On computer or the actual cards? Because I played that a lot when I was young. All the way from elementary school and even like early 20s. Well, when we played it in our early 20s, you know, it was like, hey, want to play Magic the Gathering? Like, oh yeah, it's been so long, let's do it. And then we had some fun, you know, it was very occasional. Did I screw up? I think I screwed up. I think you could have won a pawn there. Tricky King's Gambit. And I didn't want my bishop here, I wanted my bishop here. So somehow I've managed to screw this up. But maybe it's not too bad. I don't know, we'll see. I need to get castled. This is not the way you're supposed to do it, I don't think, but I want to get this pawn if I can. So I am stopping... No. It looked like it was still dangerous. Yeah, this is me just floundering, like not knowing what to do properly in this opening. But with experience you figure out where you went wrong and that stuff. I've not... Okay, I play mostly in card. Okay, cool. Yeah, my brother especially was super into it. This opening is just not going my way. But here, I block and I have this threat. Dang, you made me want to play Magic. Is online worth it? Is it fun? Thing is, like, don't you... If I play online, don't I... It probably costs a lot of money to... It's pretty pay to win, right? Is the unfortunate thing. And I guess Hearthstone is the same way. It's just the way it goes. But dang, those kinds of games are fun. If I ever make it as a streamer, then I can justify spending a bunch of money on cards. But that also feels... yeah, it feels a little weird, pay to win. Even when you're the one paying and winning. This has been an interesting opening. Except that they're up 2 points, so obviously I screwed up. Obviously this is not theory. But it's been a little bit interesting. Although, you know, I'm ahead in development. I'm not down a piece, down 2 pawns. So actually, it's possible I'm a favorite. I don't know. This knight is so strong. And I cannot really... It's kind of inconvenient to dislodge the knight. I hate his knight. I want to get rid of it. Now he finally has this after all this time. Yeah, not doing well on this one. Okay, I'm a resigning kind of person. So let's see what's up. Yeah, minus 4.5. And where did I mess up? E5, knight c3, R. So knight c3 is the second most common move. Just e5 right away. It's probably better. So I'll try to remember. Knight f6 is not very common as a response here. But already the computer prefers... Well, the thing is, the computer prefers black already at the beginning of the King's Gambit, so... What happens here? Yeah, d4, looking good here. And I should have... So the attack was here, really. And I failed to understand that, and this was not a good move. So this is looking best here. And this is a very common pattern, so I need to be a little more alert about that. Other than that, I was okay in the beginning until I made this incorrect move. Okay. The best online port is Magic the Gathering Arena. Okay, I'm going to take a screenshot. Arena. Gives you enough free stuff, though gameplay to make good decks without... through gameplay to make good decks without spending money. The one bad thing is it doesn't have older cards. Okay. Oh, I have to click join. Magic the Gathering Arena. May try that at some point. Thing is, I got so many games I want to try right now. Which is a good problem to have, because, yeah, for a long time... There's like 7 or 8 years where I didn't really play very many games. After I came to Japan in the beginning. I guess I could have gotten maybe like a PlayStation 4, but I didn't. I bought a PlayStation 3 and I regretted it. I didn't enjoy it, so that's why I did not really continue with it. But I like the PlayStation 5. Okay. I'm still not comfortable with the Queen's Gambit. It's not very strange, but it's pretty unfamiliar to me still. I mean, there's so many complicated lines, you know. The Queen coming in here. I have weird stuff with. Let's try this. Let's go bananas. Let's go crazy. If here they take and they protect, we don't want that. So I'm going here. Immediately takes. That's never good. But I might be okay. Castles with check, but I'm down 2 points after I take the bishop. I just looked at their rating. I think they knew the line or something. Best way to exploit Magic the Gathering Arena. Hold on. If you just want to play Magic, is every time you make a new account, you just have enough cards to make a new deck. Oh, I see. You just keep making new accounts? They're up a piece. This is terrible. Ugh. I want to know what went wrong here. Knight f3. I was just saying I'm uncomfortable. Well, I kind of knew this was a little bit of a bonkers decision here. So on Lichess, it's roughly even. King takes, and then just castles. Castles was better. Interesting. Because knight g5, check. Queen takes g5, very good for black. And interesting. Alright, now let's, but that was Lichess. Masters. Bishop g4. Bishop c4. One game, and then castles. Not this silliness. Yeah. It was fun, though. It was fun. Make a new account anytime they want to play a new deck. Okay. I mean, I might be willing to put in, like, if I'm enjoying the game, you know, I don't mind spending $20 or $30 a month, something like that. Not too much, but probably at that pace could buy some new cards and hopefully keep enjoying it, I guess. So so I think the most popular moves after takes is knight f6, knight f3 or bishop c4, and this e5, this position. E4, I keep getting the numbers wrong. E4 is probably the third most popular move, I think. So I want to maybe check that after. Just good to start kind of memorizing what's going on here. I feel like this is too obvious of a move to be good, in a way. If that makes sense. Maybe here. Okay, now I regret it. If I were here and I could put the bishop here, that would be better. This is probably already losing. Gosh, I just want to resign and check what's going on. This is already losing, I know. They're gonna crush me now, because the queen is eventually coming in here. They're just gonna crush me like a sandwich. I think. Can't take takes. What? This is gonna be terrible. Or, I don't know, maybe I'm okay. Actually, I seem to recall this as a line, so maybe okay. I know there's some crazy line where black or white keeps just giving up crazy material, like they go here or something, and it's just totally nuts. So I'm kind of trying to find that line as well. The one issue is you have to use a new email account every time. Oh, okay. So now with this, they possibly come in here. This is probably bad because the pawn is pinned, so... although in that case I go... No, and then they just take... No, let's not do that. Ha. Right. You have to keep making email accounts. I see. I mean, that's not really my style. I get annoyed. I might do that twice. And then... I'd rather just pay a little money. Not too much. So can I get a solid position out of this? That would be a minor miracle. Tempted to go here. Let's see. I guess I didn't mess up too bad. I thought for a second I was lost. I almost wanted to resign. For a second it was very scary. Finding little loopholes in video games is my favorite thing to do. That's cool. I'll remember that if I need a bug tester. I'll hit you up. Normally I wouldn't like this, but this gives me tempo, gives me time. Up a point against a strong opponent. I think I'd rather keep the pressure on the boards. So here or here. I think I want to keep protecting this pawn, maybe, possibly. Maybe I should fortify it with this. Wasn't there queen just there a second ago? is a queen? They're offering me the trade, okay, and I said no, and then they're just like, they just went back, okay. Okay, I was kidding. Yeah. I don't know if I'll maybe add music to these streams, but well, people can always play their own music, right? That's probably better. I don't know. I feel like I need more sound. For some reason, the game doesn't have sound. I don't know what's going on with that. Okay, you want to trade so badly? We'll trade then. If I can win this game, it'll be nice. Stream music is nice, yeah. Yeah, I've tried it a couple times, and I run into copyright, even though it's supposedly copyright-free music, so I'm having a little trouble with that. So I don't know. Maybe I don't care. It's not a big deal that, I'm not sure. I'll experiment with different things. I'll figure it out. But it will take some time to very gradually experiment, improve, giving up the pawn. Why are they giving me that pawn? Do not trust. Something wrong with it. Is it because they come here and then they're hitting this pawn twice? Not too sure about that. How'd you get into streaming or content creation as a whole? Give me 1 second. Well, I think this is okay. Well, it's kind of a long story. Which I'm happy to tell, but I gotta make sure I don't lose this game, if possible. Yeah, they move rather quickly. They have 10 minutes. They've only used less than 4 minutes on this game, which is a rather complicated game. Okay, so I guess going back to the beginning was... Oh, didn't they take... I guess I actually started with chess, funny enough, because I just started streaming chess like 2 days ago. That's why I say funny enough. But Yeah, maybe like 10 years ago, I did stream chess on Twitch a little bit. I kind of regret sometimes that I didn't do that a lot more, just because back 10 years ago, it was much easier to get a bunch of views on Twitch. And I don't think I was even aware that monetization was possible, or I'm not even sure monetization was possible 10 years ago on Twitch. I don't know. But I remember streaming, and I would stream tactics puzzles and have like 15 people watching. It was very easy. And I should have just continued. But anyway, I didn't. That was the first thing. Then, for like 5 years or so, I had a different YouTube channel than this one. I learned a lot of lessons with that. Not that I'm good at content creation or anything. But yeah. Okay, I gotta watch the clock a little bit. For example, one of the things I learned is sort of counterintuitive, that like there was one point where I got like 200 or 300 subscribers in 2 days because of a Reddit post I did of my video. And is there some way to come in and trap the rook? Probably not. Probably not. So anyway, I had this really good Reddit post. The thing is, like, so my subscribers went from like 100 to like 300 overnight. And then it was actually really bad, because every time I'd upload a video, I lost subscribers because they had just kind of come. It was a tutorial series I started, so they had just kind of come like, oh, maybe I'll check this tutorial. I call it, sometimes it's eating your peas and carrots. Like the image here is people don't want to eat their peas and carrots, but they here is this thing, and it looks like it's good for them. So, they subscribe to see more of my tutorial series, and okay, maybe they're not interested in actually continuing. So anyway, this is what happened. I had like 200 new subscribers. Now, suddenly, I would lose subscribers when I uploaded. And this was one thing that made it hard, because the whole feedback mechanism was lost. So yeah, I learned a bunch of lessons. That's all. Sorry, I gave you kind of a long answer. It's probably, I could ramble on for an hour or something about it. 17 seconds. They want to create some kind of confusion for me. It's good that the king is stuck on that side of the board. Good, I'm winning. Definitely winning this. Yay. Whew. 10-minute game and I got 9 seconds left. No increment. Intense. Alright, probably 1 or 2 more games in this tournament. Do you do any content or streaming? By the way, how did you find my channel? Just curious. Oh, they berserked. Nice. Should have berserked with them. Okay, the moving their bishop twice is very weird and not good. whatever they just did, not good. So I get to develop my pieces, make threats, protect other pieces. Most of your moves should have at least 2 purposes, really, if you can. Nice, I've tried to... Oh, hold on. I've tried to get into content creation a few times. I've had like 3 channels, one of which got relatively popular. Oh, nice. This heart on the thing blocks, so I can't see the number. Does it say 12K, 13K? 1.2K, nice. Yeah, it's more than I had. After the... I got to like 450 subs or something. It wasn't just what I talked about. Also, for me, telling all my friends and family and everything about the channel, completely killed my creative freedom. So eventually I just decided to make a new channel. And then Twitch, I got to affiliate, and when you become an affiliate, they add on like these 30-second ads at the beginning of every time somebody clicks on your stream. And that, I really didn't like that, and I really regretted. And I was like, is there any way to unaffiliate myself? That kind of killed it for me, actually. I really regretted it. So I'd probably try to get at least 1,000 followers before I go affiliate, if I do it. But Twitch, the discoverability is so hard. I was not really equipped to make good content at the time, and I didn't like the content I had made. I haven't tried making... Oh, okay. Yeah, my personal advice is, or at least just my personal way of doing things, is to not tell my in real life people that I know about it. Just because, yeah, I have just creative freedom. I, can do whatever I want, and I don't feel self-conscious. If a lot of people know about it, I feel self-conscious. So that's just my way of doing things. And I think that's somewhat common, right? Part about telling your friend/family about the channel restricting creative freedom is so true. Yeah. And you get a lot, like, you think that sharing your content is, important, but and that's like I said, I had shared stuff on Reddit and had been sort of successful as a Reddit post, you know, gaining 200 or 300 subscribers in a couple days. But you have to succeed on the platform that you're on. Everything else is kind of noise. Like, if I'm gonna, you know, be successful on YouTube, whatever that means, then I have to be successful on YouTube. It's not gonna be from Reddit or Twitter or, I mean, I guess TikTok was, you know, has been a source of success for a lot of people, but I don't even know what's going on with that. So, and the fact that what it's banned or something makes me not even want to really dive into it. The YouTube algorithm can be frustrating, so sometimes I just do what I want and don't look too much at the analytics sometimes, because you can overthink stuff. There's a lot of randomness in the algorithm sometimes, but so unfortunately this is not checkmate. Okay, these pawns are bad. Their pawns are also terrible. I feel like this is a critical moment. This will make or break the game. I don't know how many of my pawns they're gonna get, but if I get these... Oh, I have this one. So now, okay, that way. I was expecting him to take here. But this thread is very strong, I think. It's kind of too strong for them. They're wasting time taking my pawns. They can't go here. They have to go here. Oh, I didn't expect that. But that doesn't... Okay. I'm faster than they are here. I don't think it's going to work out for them. Because the big threat is, I could do this with check, and then... but it doesn't... Well... Wait a second. Wait a second. Maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. I think they have to take the pawn. We take the pawn. So now it's very precarious. I'll check the check. I'll check the chat in a second. Hold on. I think they're winning. I have to take the pawn, don't I? They're winning. No. That double pawn saves the day, huh? Lost. Dang it. So, I suppose the closest I've gotten to content creation since is I often go to my friend's stream. Oh, nice. That sounds fun. Is that on Twitch or YouTube? Or someplace else? To answer your question earlier, I just saw your stream on the side when I was watching a video. Okay, cool. Cool. So, pushing them. Oh, so I still had drawish chances here. Darn. I was winning most of the game. Should have just taken the pawn. Or before that. Yeah, okay, this was... Wait. This was better. These openings, these endgames are complicated. Very complicated. It's hard to calculate that far ahead. Okay, probably one more game here in this tournament. Who's winning? Noob. Well, these tournaments, you have enough time to use a computer, so... Could be a troll, you never know. Who knows? Although, if you looked at their games, you'd probably tell. Be able to tell, probably. What kind of stuff does your friend stream? Let's go berserk. YCB Hardwaj. Poetic name. Doing the whole bringing out your queen early shtick. See how it goes. They can back it up with this. That's kind of annoying. That's kind of annoying. Okay, unpinning the pawn. What is all this? What are we doing? What is this? Feels like advanced French, except the pawn's not here. And I'm missing my e-pawn. Lots of things, but when I do play, I play Lethal Company. Payday 2? Is it? Payday 2 or Rust. Okay. Lethal Company I was planning to try. It looks good. Rust I have played a little bit. Payday 2, I do not know. Yeah, no, I understood. Perhaps my queen will go on an adventure. Let's do it. Probably not good. I often do things I think are not good because they look fun. If they just castle, then me winning the pawn is probably good. I think I was imagining this. Go here and here. That was what I was thinking, and then my queen just doesn't really belong on that side of the board. But now, they took a check. Okay. And now castles and then takes, they would have this, which would be 9. So now here they move their rook. My queen doesn't belong there. Yeah. Or that. Yeah. I didn't think it was good. And that's what happened. So there we go. Lethal Company is very fun with friends, and I have about this heart is in the way. I can't see. What? Streamlabs, come on. 650 hours on Rust. Just to show you what I'm talking about. Hold on. Whoa. See, the heart is always blocking the corner of the of the thing. Okay. Yeah, my queen doesn't belong on that side of the board. Why do I do things when I know that they're not good? For fun, I guess. This threat is annoying. Nowhere good to put my knight. Yeah. So what I'm going to play for is getting my rook here. I better protect this square. I like their position better than mine. They keep fading in and out. That's just built into YouTube. It sucks. Yeah. Well, Streamlabs, I guess, but or actually, I think you're right. That's YouTube, huh? Wait. So if I click multi-stream, if you say something, I gotta see if it works. I don't know. Maybe if I'm on multi-stream. Oh wait, I wasn't. Oh, that's dangerous. If anybody was talking on Twitch, I wasn't even seeing it. That's a bummer. Oops. I'm usually paying attention to that kind of thing, but yeah. See, like I wasn't on the multi-stream here. Because I'm on Twitch also. Terrible position. Terrible, terrible, terrible. I don't know, the multi-stream. Oh wait, no, I'm tripping. I'm not on Twitch today. Lately I've been streaming both, but not today for some reason. You know, because I was trying to get the thumbnail to work, right? Is that it? Yeah. So like when you try to stream on 2 platforms with Streamlabs, it's sort of buggy a little bit because you know, if somebody's an affiliate on Twitch, they're not allowed to stream on multiple platforms. So what happens is it's only the little folks like myself who are streaming on both. And that means they don't really care about little bugs, and so we have little bugs, and yeah, long story short, it's just whatever. Yeah, I hate this position. I screwed up. I knew I made a bad move, but I made it anyway. So the computer didn't like this. Interesting. Best move arrow, please. Prefers this. So let's suppose... Okay, more pressure on this. This was indirect pressure, but the thing is, they just... It's no problem. And this is direct pressure on the square, which is harder to deal with, I think. So I had kind of the right ideas, but as soon as I did this, now they're fine. And here I probably missed a tactic, so... Yeah. Takes. Okay, and because I'm hitting this, I think. So... They're actually saying, oh, okay, it's check, whatever, here. Eventually, I'm sure I get to take this. Is that the idea? Not even. Well, computers in a different realm of reality, so. I was kind of sick of the heart as well. I went into the page code and, oh, nice. Yeah, I can do that. But then you have to do it every time. So you've been streaming on YouTube more than on Twitch? Because I know Twitch is much bigger for it, right? But, oh, what happened? Discoverability can be better on YouTube for tiny people like me, I guess. That's what it feels like right now. And actually, as far as my channel is concerned, these... Wait, what do I do here? Let's just do... Wait. What this takes. Can do this with tempo if they take with the queen. My friend streams on YouTube and I haven't streamed. I just make videos. Oh, okay. Why was I thinking there's something good here? I don't know. Maybe here, but I think... Oh, okay. Is this a good move? Feels like it's... Probably not, just because I'm moving the queen so many times, but... I think it's okay. Oh, that's annoying. Well... Let me come in here. Do I block or do I just move away? Yeah, let's just move away. Although they are threatening this then. That's not good. Could I move here? Now, if they had they don't have their light squared bishop anymore. Otherwise, this would be a lot more risky. So now, is this a possibility? Thing is, they do this with check. Ah, it looks dangerous, actually. This looks much safer. Feels safer to me. My channel that got larger than the others was content on a game. Ah, Osu. Yeah, that's another one that I want to try sometime. I like rhythm games. Do you play that with a controller or keyboard or what? Do I take the bishop or do I do this one? Let's do this. So was your content playing the game mainly? Did you have commentary, or were you mainly just talking about the game, or was it highlights? Nice. Let's see what. Yeah, e takes d5. Solid. And so it's bishop g4, third most popular move. Although I have to say, d5. Probably not the best move there. And then this is apparently not so great. Knight to c3. Yeah, for some reason this was worse than I expected. I don't know, I didn't really think ahead properly for some reason. I had some mistake in my thinking. And this worked out for me, but... Huh. They're better moves. Yeah, queen c7, and then my bishop was just a waste of time. C takes b5. Letting me take the rook. But now, after they get castled, and I think they just have kind of a good attack on the king's side, my pieces aren't developed, etc. Probably. Okay. So that's the end of the tournament. Noob 101 has won. 2 players over 2,300. Win rate 100%. They might have used a computer, but that name in particular makes me suspect they might have been using a computer. I played that with keyboard. The Z and X keys were what you used to hit the notes, and the mouse was for aim. I did gameplay, did commentary over it, and made levels. Oh, you can make levels. Oh, I see. Do you add the commentary after recording the game, or do you do both at the same time? So I was worried about... I don't know what I was worried about. I'll be honest, I haven't played E4, E5 that much since I was a kid. I used to play it all the time when I was a kid, but I didn't know any theory. Commentary after. Uh-huh. That makes sense. That's what I thought. Yeah, so I'm happy that these, you know, relatively for my channel, these chess tournament streams are actually doing all right. So that's really nice because I get to do lots of them and I enjoy it. And probably do other games. Games in general. Videos, live streams. I also do a lot of language learning, so playing games in different languages is really something I do. I guess you like anime, I'm guessing, right? Because of your name? Cool, yeah. I recommend it. Chess is good. Chess is good. People say, oh, so I don't know how far along you are in your journey, but you know, people say that openings are not what you should focus on in the beginning. That's true if it's the very beginning. You need to, you know, learn tactics and just focus on overall development principles, but I screwed up. Well, I can protect the queen with this. But I love like Gotham chess, watching videos about openings and then trying to play the openings. That also does really help. I spent like probably 6 years focused on one set of openings, which can be good. But now it's time for me to branch out. Like the really good players like Magnus Carlsen, they know all the openings, so it's just gonna make your chess better to learn all these openings. I do like anime, but my name is a combination of my name and a character from a video game. Okay. Well, Suki, as I'm guessing you know, it means like in Japanese, right? Like chessu suki means I like chess. So I'm guessing you know that because it's your name. So I think I have to use these pawns to my advantage. I've got a majority here. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Good, good. Okay. Huh. They can double my pawns? But... well, no, they just take. My bad. But I get to take this. Do I win the rook here? Looks like it to me. I think it was a kind of fairly balanced, well, to my amateur mind, just sort of fairly balanced but interesting position with both of us having various weaknesses, but let's see what happens. I get this one too. Yeah, I'm getting a little tired. It's been almost 4 hours, so this will be my last, I think. Hopefully end on a good note. I'm willing to give up the exchange. It's like a negotiation. Is this your first time coming to the channel, by the way? Or have you been hanging out? Over here in Japan, it is 5 p.m. on, is it Sunday, I think? It is Sunday, yes. First time. Oh, okay. Welcome. Yeah, I just started streaming these tournaments. And I plan to do it a lot because I really enjoy it. It's 1 a.m. Okay. So I'm guessing 1 a.m. Huh? Well, I guess California or something, huh? 7, 8 hours. Yeah, okay. West Coast, huh? I get confused because of, we don't have daylight savings time over here, so instead of being a simple calculation, I have to think about that. I'm from California originally, by the way. Now I'm protecting the pawn. This one's not giving up. Alright. Gotta develop my king. Just get my king over here. Although, I think I'm losing another pawn. Kind of playing sloppily. Probably a little tired at this point. Yeah, I'm not tired like because it's late. I'm just tired because I'm fatigued from so much chess. California, nice. Give me this. Yay, but. Well, we'll see. I'm not sure if I can take, but at least they're not able to threaten my knight. Takes. Yeah. Simplifying, I guess. Hopefully. Wait a second. Okay, yeah. Just here. And I'm winning, I'm sure. Here. Oh, no. Okay. This can't be a draw, right? This can't be a draw. No, I'll bring this over here. I gotta be careful. I don't know. I really don't want to draw. Well, that makes it much easier. Good little finish to the day on this stream. I love that they let me checkmate them. They play all the way through. Cool. Satisfying. Good last game. So thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you again soon. And yeah, this was fun. So, I always feel like I have to wait a bit because if I cut it off right away, it will cut off the stream before I say goodbye. I think it does that. Anyway, goodbye. Thank you. Have a good night. Hopefully see you again.